Hi, you guys. Good morning. So, today we are speaking about time is a killer. And we all know with time, it's like you have pros and cons, right? Because say whatever you're working on or wherever you're trying to be in life, having to get there through the entire process. It's like that's going to take time and that's okay. If you failed, keep going. But now it's like the cons can come into play because who knows, you may sit here and be like, okay, at some point, if I get to this age, do I really want to start something this age? But it's kind of like age means nothing depending on the type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're looking at the age and you're looking at how much time, whatever you're working on, it's going to take to reach it, that could be a con because you have to think about it. It really does depend on different situations, but the end goal is I don't want people out here thinking, oh, I'm getting too old. I can't do this. I can't do that. You're never too old to do anything. You're able to keep going in life just as long as every morning you wake up, you're still able to breathe. Keep going. There is absolutely nothing holding you back. But as we're speaking in a sense of a relationship, I would say time could potentially not be on your side, depending on what the end goal is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could come across a couple that's sitting here and they're thinking about starting a family. A lot of men fail to realize, though, us women, we have a cutoff switch, okay? Like, you guys can sit here and have kids forever. And unfortunately, for women, we cannot do that. So that will be a con for us in terms of time. Because who really wants to sit here and start a family? And, there has to be some type of financial plan. I'm not saying I need to have this amount of money because, honestly speaking, realistically, I feel like even though I have no children, I feel like there is no such thing, a certain amount that you need to have when in terms of having a child, because you never know. Last minute stuff could pop up. That's additional funds that's not in the bucket. But I would say, in terms of family wise, I would put out there has to be, I would say, like a financial plan. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to have $1 in our account and we're like, hey, let's have a baby. Don't do that. I mean, there has to be some type of funds available, but most importantly, even over the financial aspect of it all, there has to be a plan. You know what I'm saying? I do not agree with anyone out there that says go with the flow. Absolutely not. I'm not going with the flow. We're going to sit here and we're going to have a plan, and that's how we're going to live life. Am I saying that our plan is going to go 100% the way we planned it? Absolutely not. It wouldn't be life. But at least we know what we're reaching at. You know what I'm saying? Where we're trying to go. I don't want to sit here and be like, hey, it's sunny outside or it's raining outside. Whatever happens, happens. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Y'all be out there making plans. Like, there has to be a point in life where you're trying to go. I do not like to surround myself around people with no plan. Like, because I'm not trying to be funny. When I feel like people, they do not have a plan, that makes me feel like, oh, so the end goal is clearly you have no goals that you're trying to reach at. And I know it may sound mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying in life, if you're trying to live a good life, how are you trying to live a good life and not have a plan? That that just doesn't make sense to me. Just like when it boils down to time, I'm not saying you have 2 years to come up with a plan. No, no one can sit here and force you into having a plan because it's not your plan at the end of the day. It's the other person's plan for you. So you're not going to push as hard because it could be a push instead of a want. If someone's pushing you to do something, of course, you'll probably get it done, but you're not going to put that much motivation behind it. You're really not going to go into it with all that you have within you because it's basically forcing me to do something. So, sure, why not? I'll get it done. I always do. But it's different if it's coming from you. And besides the whole family aspect, I don't want to say everyone wants to be married because I know a lot of people that are choosing not to want to be married. That's just not in their game plan, and that's fine. Everyone's different. But what about those that do want to be married? Like I'm saying, with time, it could be a pro and a con. You know what I'm saying? Because with the whole plan aspect, it could be a pro in time of in regards to, you know what, okay, we're gonna get married next year, so now we need to plan on looking at the financials, looking on a new place, looking on a new car or whatever. So that's a pro in terms of time because you have time before the plan is actually happening. Now, like a con would be, hey, we've been here for like a good little minute. Like, what are we doing? Is this like going anywhere? And I think a lot of people think that we have all of this time in the world. We don't. It's like we really can't even sit here and say time is on our side because we never know when it's over. That's why I try to make every day like it could potentially be the last. I don't want to sit here and be like, man, I should have did this and that. No, remember, no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know what I'm saying? You sit here, you get it done. If it fails, it is what it is. At least you have no regrets. At least you could sit here and be like, oh, okay, I don't ever have to wonder about that anymore because I did that already and I saw how that ended. If that's still the end goal, I'm going to look at it and do it a different way because this is just something that's for me. So I would say you have to be really selective with what you spend your time on because, of course, life will always move. Life does what it does every day, every second of the day. But what a lot of people fail to realize is you cannot get time back. You can't sit here and be like, wow, I was doing this for like 3 years and nothing happened. Hello. Life is going to do nothing but continue and keep going regardless, whether it's good things happening, whether it's bad things happening. Life is not going to stop because you're having a bad day. You better figure out to change that bad day into a good day and move on with it because life isn't going to stop. People are not going to stop. Everything's going to continue. So you have to take that time out to figure out what do you truly want in life? Like what will make you happy? What will push you to be the best version of yourself? If you're in the midst of something that's just making you feel like you're not growing or it's not helping you get closer to the goals that you have for your life, unfortunately, if ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. You gotta do a little change up because I wouldn't want you guys to be in a situation where you have the ability to change anything in your life to make it better for yourself. Do not sit here and resent someone or to resent a group of people because things aren't working out for you. Sorry, but it's not their fault. That's your fault. If this is what you want to do, you're not going to come across a person or group of people, that you be hanging out with all day and night that might feel the same way as you do. You need to surround yourself around people that look at the goals that you have in life as if how important they are to you, they're just as important to them. Because if you surround yourself around people that feel the same way you do, that could even be motivation as well. And it's just like, okay, I don't know if I really want to talk about this because I don't know. Never feel ashamed or unsure about your plan. That's why they always say it. Do not speak about anything you have going on until it's done. Because if you put a whole bunch of people and you have different mindsets and mind frames and the timing in your plan, it can make you sit here and be like, you know what? I think that was a little foolish thought. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to do that. No, never let a person or a situation make you feel like what you're longing for, what you're doing right now is pointless. Nothing in life is pointless. It's only pointless if you keep trying to achieve it the same way and clearly all you're seeing is failure. If you keep doing it the same day and not the same day, I'm sorry. Incorrect. Keep trying every day. But if you keep trying in the same way and see nothing but failures and keep doing it that way, then that's kind of pointless. Because do you not see the way that you're moving? You're not switching anything up, like you're not changing. I don't know why people think, of course, keep trying for your situation, whatever that may be. No one's saying to stop. Don't ever stop. Keep going. But if you keep moving in the same way, it's not working. Hello, that means try a different way. Because I don't like it when people say, why do you keep trying? Duh, because this is what I want to do in life. Even if failure is just like so great to me because it's letting you know, even if you're off like 2.5, you could come across someone that was just off overall. They didn't even come that close. So why would you stop at something if you're that close to it? Keep going. Just do it a different way. Everything is going to work out. Remember, it could take time, but don't sit here and think you have all the time in the world to get it done because that's not realistic. You just never know. So I would say take the time out and do what you got to do, but understand time is not on your side. So at some point, the timing is now. Get it done now. Start on it now and watch how beautiful the ending is going to be.